Yo, what is going on YouTube? Today is a big day, a day I've been waiting for actually some time now. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of a backstory for those of you who don't know. I have a 2007 KTM 450 SXF. I've had it for about 2 years now. I actually traded my 2008 Kawasaki KFX 450R for it. I was actually selling my quad on Facebook Marketplace and the dude hit me up and was like, yo, I do a lot of woods riding. Would you be interested in trading? My quad actually had no title and I was actually looking to sell the quad and get a supermoto or a dirt bike of some sort to make into a supermoto so I could ride on the street. And when this dude reached out to me and wanted to trade, I was 100% down and ready to make the deal. So I got the bike, we made the trade, everything was good. After about a year of riding, this summer I was actually riding it and it just started to seem like it was losing power, started to sound funny, make funny engine noises, and I just knew something wasn't right. I did a little bit of research on the bike and come to find out you're supposed to change the rings out every 60 to 80 hours just depending on how hard you ride the bike, and this bike had almost 180 hours on it and has never been torn apart. So that right there, just immediately I just stopped riding the bike and decided to do a complete rebuild on it. So I went ahead and tore the bike down, and as I was tearing it down further and further, come to find out actually a bunch of stuff was wrong with it. The main cause of this whole thing was the oil pumps. 2 of the oil pumps had actually gone bad, destroyed themselves in there, and the whole top half of the motor was not even getting oil. It actually warped the whole piston, screwed up the rings. That was all junk. So I took the whole bike apart and I actually took the bottom end to KRW, which is a local motorcycle shop to me, and they're really the only place around me that works on KTM and specializes in KTM. So I took them the lower end and they ended up replacing the rod bearings, the crank bearings, and all 3 oil pumps. I also got a new Vertex piston and new Vertex piston rings. When I dropped it off, they actually told me that it was going to take 2 weeks to finish the bottom end. It took them a little longer than 2 weeks. It actually took them 10 weeks to finish the bottom end. I missed 2 big rides that I had planned this year, and that was really a bummer. But they did make it right. I actually was quoted for just the bearings and the labor for the bottom end, like $700. That's what I was looking forward to paying. And then the oil pumps were $40 a piece, and there's 3 of them. The new piston and rings was $200. So I was looking well over $1,000. I actually called them yesterday and they told me the motor was done. They cut the bill pretty much in half, which is super awesome. I was not expecting that. I'm just glad that they did something about this tremendous wait time that I've been waiting for my motor. It just sucks because when you're told 2 weeks and then 2 weeks is up, you're like, all right, where's my motor? I'm ready to get back. And then weeks and weeks and weeks go by, you just really lose hope, and it's kind of frustrating. That's a little backstory on the motor. We are going to go pick it up right now. Super excited. Let's get it, guys. We're back home. It's kind of dark. I had some stuff to do after I picked up the motor, but there she is. I'm gonna get this thing in the garage where there's more light and it's not raining. Alright, so here is the cause of what started all these issues with the bike. This is one of the oil pumps. There's 3 in this motor, and there's the other 2. But since there was no oil getting to the top, this got super hot and warped to the point to where the rings don't even fit on it anymore. It's pretty much a paperweight. But we picked up this new Vertex piston. Oh, God, I love new parts. As soon as this thing goes back together, I'm actually going to be selling it, trying to get me a CRF 450L. The main reason is this bike is only a 4-speed. This bike's meant for the track. It's not meant to be rode on the road. It's only got 4 gears. You know, it revs out in 4th gear like 75, 80 miles an hour. You can't sit at 75, 80 miles an hour for long periods of time like that at high revs, and comfortably you can only ride it around 45, 50 miles an hour, and I'd like to be able to jump on the highway and ride somewhere. So I'm gonna be selling it as soon as I get this thing back together. At least I know it'll be a brand new bike, it'll be running good, and I'll be able to get top dollar out of it. So to catch you guys up, we got the bottom end bolted in. We got the shock on, the exhaust in. I got the new piston out. I'm getting ready to put the oil rings on and the compression ring. Get the cylinder installed. And this is why you put a towel down there so you don't freaking lose this little thing. Yeah, you guys probably can't see shit, but I really can't either, to be honest with you. Yes! Got the head all back on. Just got done torquing all 4 head bolts. Now we're going to reinstall these valve shims and these little tappet arms. We got the camshafts in, cam caps on, torque to spec. The motor is complete. All nice and cleaned up. Now let's just hope it starts as good as it looks. We got to get this carburetor thrown on and the air boot. This guy. Alright, we got the carburetor on. Everything went on there smooth. I'm going to pop this intake boot on and then slap the air filter back on. Alright, we got the air filter all put back together, carburetor, everything is back together pretty much motor-wise. I have to bleed this clutch before I tie all these wires back. Got to get the good old blood. We got the clutch bled. We got all these wires tucked back out of the way. And I'm pretty much to the point to where I can throw the gas tank on, the seat, the plastics, and she's back together. Alright guys, it is a new day. We are going to go ahead and get this bike back together. Just got back from the gas station, put some fresh gas in the tank. Gotta go ahead and get some oil in it. We got 2 quarts of fresh oil here. Get the tank slapped on, and then we can throw on these 2 side pieces of plastic and the seat.
You got me down again.
I haven't seen this bike together in almost 4 months. There's literally only one thing to do. This back tire is still loose, so I haven't got the chain on yet. I do want to clean this chain, so I just went up and got some kerosene. For those of you who don't know, kerosene cleans chains amazingly. Anything oily or greasy you want to clean, use kerosene.